So, next one is the living state. Okay, the basic difference between the living and the non-living organisms is the one which contains the cells which are having the life, or the one which contains the life is called as a living cell or the living organism. So, here in the life containing organisms, so some changes are taking place inside the cells. That is what we call it as a metabolic changes or the biochemical changes or the chemical reactions, or simply to say the metabolism is taking place. So, here there is a flux, energy flux will be there, so that the energy will be utilized for reactions and energy will be released from some reactions. In this process, so the concentration of the substrates and the concentration of the products is also very much important to maintain the living condition of a cell. So, in this process different types of compounds, different types of substances are measured in different manner. Like if you say that the blood in the human beings is measured in the, or we can say that the average blood amount should be 4.5 to 5 millimolars per liter, whereas the hormones are measured in nanograms per milliliter. It is not like that all the organic compounds have to be measured with the same value. Depending upon the required concentration of that particular organic compound, the measurement values or measurement units will be differing. So, based on that one we can maintain the steady state in a cell. So, always the living cells or living organism will always exist in a steady state. And what about the equilibrium? We know that the chemical changes are taking place, or chemical changes are taking place inside the cell, where one type of organic compound is converted into other type of organic compound, in which equilibrium may be attained according to physics concept. According to physics concept, we know that so organic compounds are balanced. We say that the balanced reaction, we say that is one substrate molecules are equally balanced with the molecular weight of the product molecules. So, actually according to physics concept, the equilibrium should not exist in a living condition, because a work had to be done means there should be no equilibrium. If the work had to be stopped means equilibrium should be maintained. But here the living cells are always in a dynamic condition or dynamic state. It is not in a static manner, it is always in dynamic state, where conversion of one type of compound to other type of compound will be always taking place. That is the reason why we say that in the living organisms it is steady state and non-equilibrium is maintained. Why? Because once if you say that equilibrium is maintained means there is no further life for that living organism, there is no further work done by that living organism. So, that is the reason why. So, how does this steady state and non-equilibrium is maintained means it is because of the metabolism. Metabolism means the chemical changes where one type of metabolite is converted into other type of metabolite, and the so formed metabolite does not remain as like, it will be further converted into some other type of metabolite. So, there is no chance of saying that the equilibrium have been attained inside the cell, or there is no chance for saying that the metabolites are present in a equilibrium state inside a cell. So, they are always in a dynamic state or steady state, but in a non-equilibrium state. So, here metabolism and living state, or both of them are synonymous to each other. Without metabolism there is no living condition, because if an organism is in the living condition means the metabolic reaction should be taking place, so that the flux, energy flux is also been maintained, the dynamic state is maintained. Such type of changes should occur, then only we call it as metabolism. If that metabolism occurs, then only we can say that a living organism is in a living condition. So, that is the reason why metabolism and living conditions are synonymous to each other, and without metabolism there is no living condition, and whenever the living condition is present, metabolism is always be present inside a living system.